So what we'll do now is, I'll start from level 1, and it's going to be like a round robin, like a lightning round. Okay. So I'll call out each of your names, and yeah, one person give the answer, then we go to the next question, then the next person gives the answer. Ready? Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. You guys able to see the questions? Or you can just like, yeah, in case you have your books, you can keep it with you. Okay. So question number 1. So the first question, Suhani, this is yours. What is the name of the horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point? Others can...
X-axis and Y-axis.
Very yes. They're called axis. Horizontal and vertical is X and Y. Samriddhi, what is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines?
Quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant.
Very nice. Ashka, write the name of the point where the two lines intersect. The lines being x-axis, y-axis. Where do they intersect? Meeting point.
Oh, the origin?
Correct. Yeah. Aryan, where did you go?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3.1.2. Signs of the abscissa and ordinate of a point in the second quadrant are. Work it out, send it. In the meantime, others can send over chat. Just ensure you're sending it on private chat, okay? It gives a chance to everyone. Aryan, this was your question. You could have said it. But yes.
Okay.
Second quadrant is minus plus. Absolutely right. And that is option D. Sujal, the point at which two coordinate axes, okay, this is a repeated one, right? Like, let's skip it. You take number 4. A point, both of whose coordinates are negative, will lie in which quadrant?
Ma'am, the third quadrant.
Absolutely right. Negative is third quadrant. X is also negative, Y is also negative. Swayam. Swayam, are you there? Swayam, why? How do I pronounce your name? Swayam, can you hear me? I think beach mein you got disconnected and rejoined, but can you hear me? Okay, so by the time Swayam comes, then we'll give the question. Now back to Suhani. Abscissa of a point is positive in which quadrants?
First and the fourth quadrant.
1 and 4. So right side of y-axis, 1 and 4. Absolutely right. Samriddhi, in which quadrant is the abscissa of a point negative?
Ma'am, second and third quadrant.
Second and third, opposite of it. Ashka, name the quadrant in which the graph of the point pxy lies when first one is yours. X greater than 0, y greater than 0. So where does point P lie?
Ma'am, the first quadrant.
Awesome. Aryan,
Because both positive.
yes. Aryan, x less than 0, y less than 0, where is it?
Ma'am, in third quadrant. Wait, yes, ma'am, third quadrant.
Very good. Oh, that's it. Okay, Sujal, Cartesian System is 3.1.8 May first one. The A, B, C, D are not given, no? I'll quickly name it. I'll call this A, B, C, and D. Okay. Now you take the first one. Abscissa and ordinate of the point B are dash and dash. So you can directly give the coordinates of B.
Ma'am, -3 and 4.
Very good. Abscissa is -3, coordinate is 4. Swayam, are you back? Are you here? Still no response? Okay. All right. Suhani, x coordinate and y coordinate of the point. Oh, hi, Swayam, you're back. Okay. You take this question. So x coordinate and y coordinate of the point M are dash and dash.
Ma'am, which point do I consider M?
M.
Okay, so the x coordinate is 4 and the y coordinate is 3. So 4, 3.
4 and 3. Yes, correct. Swayam, just let me know when you're ready, and then I'll ask you a question. Okay. In the meantime, Samriddhi, x coordinate and y coordinate of L are
Ma'am, 3, -4.
3, -4. Amazing. Ashka, coordinates of S.
Ma'am, x coordinate is -5
Yes.
and the y coordinate is -4.
Awesome.
And together they are -5, -4.
Correct. Yes, that is right. Write the coordinates of the points marked on the axis in the figure. All right. So Sujal, you give me the coordinates of B. So if it is not visible, let me know and I'll zoom in.
Ma'am, B is 0 and 3.
Correct. Aryan, coordinates of C.
Ma'am, see, it's -5, 0.
Correct. Swayam, are you all settled now?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice. So give me the coordinates of D.
Of D, right?
Yeah.
-4 and 0.
What is the x coordinate? Is x coordinate -4?
Yeah, so 0 and -4. 0 and -4.
Yes. Don't just look at the numbers. See which axis it's on. Okay. Okay. Suhani, coordinates of A.
4 and 0.
4 and 0 is right. Okay. So I will skip 10 because same as what we did last 2-3 questions, coordinates of thing. Guys can practice. Okay. So 3.1.11. So Samriddhi, your turn. In which quadrant or on which axis do these points lie? So -2 and 4, which quadrant does it lie in?
Ma'am, second quadrant.
Sorry, which one?
Ma'am, second one. Second quadrant.
Second is right, correct. Ashka, 3, -1, which quadrant?
The fourth quadrant.
Nice, correct. Sujal, -1, 0, which quadrant?
Ma'am, I guess second quadrant.
Read the question. It says which quadrant or on which axis. So will it lie in quadrant?
Okay, ma'am. So it will be on X, no. Ma'am, one second.
Visualize it, no? It will get easier. Plot it either on paper in rough or in your head.
Ma'am, I'm a bit confused. Like, there are two possibilities.
Which are there?
Oh, no, ma'am. Like, okay, ma'am, it will be on x-axis because -1 is like in like first, so it will be on x-axis.
Correct.
I was like confused between y-axis because like the negative y-axis is also there, na? So I got confused.
Yeah. So that is the reason I said, like, if whenever you're confused, chota sa just draw it. -1, 0 matlab -1, 0 will be here, and then you can easily get it.
So it is in third quadrant or is it it's in the second quadrant?
तो दो क्वाड्रेंट के बीच में है ना, so you can just say on x axis. Axis के
Okay.
ऊपर है, you just say x axis.
Mom, we should say it on x prime axis or x axis.
X axis. If you want to be very specific, you can say negative side of x axis, but x axis should suffice, should be all right. Okay. Aryan, 1, 2, which quadrant or which axis?
Ma'am, in first quadrant.
First quadrant is right. Awesome. Swayam's gotten completely disconnected. Okay. Suhani, -3, -5.
Third quadrant.
Absolutely right. Okay. The rest of the questions in level 1 are all going to be like this only. Like this point will be on which quadrant. So we discussed this. You guys got it. Just practice a little more so that confusion also will go away. But conceptually, you guys got it. So I'm happy. So let's do level 2. Actually, before we get to level 2, let's practice things about ordinate abscissa things. Okay.
Mom, I got disconnected now. Because it's my internet, ma'am. What did you discuss?
So we're just doing questions only, Swayam. Same thing, like we just
Okay.
did 7. So what you guys like, I intend to give homework from this chapter only, right? So you guys you can catch up then, in case. Okay. From the figure given below, answer the following. Okay, so you're given a Cartesian plane and some questions based on it. Just zoomed in so that it's a little clear. Okay. Write the points whose abscissa is 0. Suhani?
Yes, ma'am. Let me just write it down. So we have L, we have A. What else?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's it. L and A.
Correct. So abscissa 0 matlab x coordinate is 0, matlab y axis pe jo bhi hai, just note that. Samriddhi, points whose ordinate is 0. Which all points?
Mom, point I and G.
I and G is correct. Ashka, points whose abscissa is -5. Ashka.
Yes, ma'am. K.
K, where is K? P, Q, D, A, I, G, F, M.
Ma'am, it's in the third quadrant.
Is the abscissa of K -5? Abscissa का मतलब क्या है? Is it x coordinate or y coordinate?
Ma'am, I think it's Y. Or is it X?
Sujal, yes. Sujal answer. So Ashka, like check your notes. I mean, abhi सीखा है ना? So if you don't have it, like that's why we are doing the practice. So abscissa is x coordinate.
Okay, ma'am. So it will be H, D.
Correct. That's it. H and D. So x coordinate jiska bhi -5 hai. Those are the 2 points. Cool. So abscissa is x coordinate, ordinate is y coordinate. So you can think of it in alphabetical order. Abscissa sabse pehle aayega, starting with A, B. So that will be the first point, which is the x coordinate. And ordinate alphabetically baad mein aa raha hai, so that will be the y coordinate. Does that help in remembering?
Yes, ma'am.
All these questions are the same thing. Okay, Sujal,
Yes, ma'am.
3.1.26 में what is the abscissa of point D? Where is D?
Ma'am, point D. Ma'am, it is on the top, like next to Y. It is on
Oh,
5.
right. Very good.
Ma'am, abscissa is of point D is 0.
Correct. Aryan Rajesh, what is the ordinate of point M?
Ordinate is -5.
-5 is correct. Wait, no, that is not correct.
Oh, yes,
Ordinate
no, sorry. It's 0. It's 0.
Yes.
I got confused.
Again, abscissa starting with A, to pehla wala, so that's x coordinate. Ordinate comes late, so it's the other one, which is the y coordinate. Swayam, are you here? Swayam, are you connected?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Swayam, which are the points with the same abscissa in this figure? I'll just zoom in a little bit. So you need to figure out which all points have the same abscissa. Sukhani got it, yes. Same abscissa मतलब same x coordinate किस points में है?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, except.
Samriddhi also.
Ma'am, is it M and H?
M and H. M का x coordinate क्या है?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Is it B and G?
B and G is correct. Yes. So x coordinate should be the same. मतलब they lie in the same vertical line. So ordinate मतलब y coordinate will be the same. So they'll be at the same height. So they'll all be in one same horizontal line. Okay. This, okay, like ordinate abscissa, that part you need to practice a little bit. You guys get what is x coordinate, y coordinate, but unka naam ordinate and abscissa are a little shaky with. So level 2 questions also seem to be, oh, this is good. So Suhani, what is the...
Ma'am, there was the last question of that, what was that, 3.1.26 left, but we don't have any point with the same ordinate.
Yes, ma'am.
Samriddhi also agrees. Anyone who disagrees?
Ma'am, well, negative numbers also count.
Yeah, as long as they have, see the y part of it, same ordinate matlab, the y coordinate should have the same number. Whatever it is, either positive or negative, the number should be the same. Matlab, sign also matters. So if it's like -3, तो -3 ही होना चाहिए दोनों points का. If it is 5, then 5 ही होना चाहिए दोनों points का, like that.
I think it's MH.
MH, there you go. 0 is also a
Oh, yes, ma'am, it's 0.
See, again, remember, same abscissa matlab, they'll be on one same vertical line, like B and G. Abscissa x coordinate same matlab, distance, like in the x direction, this distance is always the same. And same ordinate matlab, they'll be in the same horizontal line. So x-axis is a horizontal line, right? So all points on x-axis have the same ordinate, which is 0. Okay. Nice, good. So what's the maximum number of points on x and y axis?
Is it infinity? Like
infinite, right? We can have
Yes,
any
ma'am.
number of
It's infinite.
points.
That is
Just keep
correct. You can
going.
stretch it all over the universe, so that's infinity, yes. Um, find the coordinates of 2 points on x-axis and 2 points on y-axis, which are at equal distance from the origin. So this you guys can give any example that you want. So the only criteria is that अगर दो axes है तो 2 points on x-axis, so the 2 points should be on x-axis and they should be at equal distance from the origin. And similarly, 2 points on y-axis and they should be equal distance from the origin. Oh,
So it's
Aryan, 0, 0 is origin, right? Like वो तो center में है. So the condition says points तो x-axis पे होना चाहिए. It should be 2 different points and both their distances should be the same if you're measuring it from the origin.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
I did not get the question properly.
okay. So this is the situation. Like, let me just.
Ma'am, like I did not understand. Like, do we have to have 2 points on opposite sides, or like?
It can be anywhere. The only criteria is that dono points should be on the x-axis. So on the same line, it should you need to find 2 different points. And both the points, if you calculate the distance from origin, it should be equal.
Okay, ma'am.
Suhani got it, yes. Ashka, see if it is in like 1 in second quadrant, 1 in fourth quadrant, तो x-axis पे होना चाहिए ना? So they're saying points on the x-axis. अगर
Okay, ma'am.
So Jill, yes, points on the x-axis, you got it, got the hang of it. So similarly, tell me 2 points on the y-axis that are equal in length or equal in distance. Also, guys, I have an announcement to make. So I'm just informed that today is his birthday. So let's wish him happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay. So where are you traveling, Swam? Is it like somewhere out of town or within Mumbai itself?
No, ma'am. Actually, I have reached the destination.
Okay. Samriddhi, yes, your points on the y-axis are absolutely right. Got it. Arya and Ashka, send your answers. Yes, points on the x-axis equal in distance. You got it. Ashka, what happened? Where are you at?
Ma'am, I'm a little stuck.
Okay, so to make it easy, you need to find 2 points, right? So take any random point. So let's take, let's say 3, 0. So what is the distance of this point from origin?
3 on the x-axis.
Yeah. X-axis पे है इसलिए 3, 0 and distance is 3 units. Now can you find another point on x-axis itself whose distance from the origin is 3 units? Same distance?
This one, so in the negative side.
That's it. So what will that
Oh.
point be?
-3.
-3, 0. Don't forget about this.
Oh, yeah, -3, 0. Ma'am, I thought that negative was not acceptable, so I got confused.
Anything goes, like as long as it's on the x-axis, it's completely fine.
Okay, ma'am.
So same thing for y-axis, except yeah, you just need to take any random point on the y-axis, could be 7, 0, and find equal distance ka another point. Awesome. Abscissa of all the points on the x-axis is, whose turn is it now? Suhani answered this one. Okay, everybody answered. So Samriddhi, you go with this. Abscissa of any number, yes. X-axis matlab koi bhi ho sakta hai. X coordinate is the one that matters. Sujal, ordinate of all the points on x-axis is?
Ma'am, ma'am, any number, right?
X-axis ordinate. Suhani is right. Ashka got it, yes.
Ma'am, can I see?
Send it on chat, Swayam. Sujal, ordinate का मतलब क्या है?
Ma'am, it is a distance of a point from x-axis.
Okay. Keep it simple. Is it x coordinate or y coordinate?
Ma'am, y coordinate.
Okay. तो अगर कोई भी point x axis पे है, तो what will be the y coordinate of that point?
Ma'am, 0.
That's it. That is the answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, next, Ashka. If the y coordinate of a point is 0, then this point always lies kahan pe? Quadrant axis, given options. Yeah, Samriddhi got it. So you given y coordinate is 0. मतलब कहाँ पे होगा?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, on y-axis.
अरे
Oh, no, sorry.
I'll draw it and I'll help you out. Axis है y coordinate 0, तो vertical direction में move नहीं कर रहा है. We don't know what the x coordinate is. So where will it be?
So on the x-axis.
Correct. Yeah. So if you don't get the answer in like one shot, right? Work it out. Like this is a very visual kind of chapter. Like it's supposed to help you visualize, where points are and all of that. So just work it out. Aryan, the point whose ordinate is 4 and which lies on the y-axis is?
Ma'am, 0,4.
Very nice, correct. Y-axis matlab x will be 0 and ordinate is 4. Swayam, the point which lies on y-axis.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Question number 8.
Yeah, ma'am.
So it lies on y-axis at a distance of 5 units in the negative direction of y-axis.
So it's 0, -5.
That is correct. Got it. Okay. So these kind of questions, yes. Ashka got it. Suhani got it. Okay, level 2B, they're all similar. Need to be able to plot the points. So these, if you guys have graph book, it'll be easy. You can just do it directly, plot it on the graph. If you don't have a graph book, you can use this, like you can just draw a pair of perpendicular lines. Scale hai, so 1 centimeter, like make markings, and then just you can use that and plot it. Okay, Samriddhi, question number 14. So you're given P, Q, R, S, and T. They're plotted on the graph paper. Then the points in the fourth quadrant are. So abhi ke liye, if you want, you can plot it like roughly on the side, or you can look at the signs and give the answer also, either or.
Ma'am, point Q and R.
Q and R is her answer. Fourth quadrant, huh? Yes. X should be positive and Y should be negative. Nice. Ashka. Fourth quadrant, Ashka. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the fourth quadrant. Okay. Did you plot like the names of the quadrants wrong, or did you see the question wrong? What happened there?
Ma'am, I confused the fourth one with the third one.
Okay, so you did 1, 2, 3, 4 instead. Quadrant ka naam continuous hoga. Okay, so that's like a thing. Just go in a circle.
It's
Yes.
like a C, ma'am.
Yeah.
A C.
C. Yes. Coordinate system ka C, so quadrant should be in a C. Yeah. 15. So Samriddhi had answered this, right? Suhani. So coordinates of 2 points are P and Q. These are the coordinates. Then abscissa of P minus abscissa of Q will be
1.
Oh, different
If you
answer.
take it in brackets, right? If you take it in brackets, so -2 bracket minus bracket, so it's
Correct.
1.
Yes. So I think Samriddhi, you directly did -2, -3. No. So abscissa of P is -2. This minus, you write it here. And then abscissa of Q is not just the number 3. You have to take pura -3. Isko
Ma'am, I just wrote -2, -3. So
yeah. Thought, yeah. Yeah. 16. Okay, again, what are there on x-axis? Sujal, perpendicular distance of the point P from the y-axis is?
Ma'am, perpendicular distance.
मतलब point P है, उसका this thing is 3,4, 3 in this direction, 4 in this direction. So distance from the y-axis is like यहाँ से यहाँ तक. हमेशा distance का मतलब होता है perpendicular distance. So distance find out करने के लिए you always draw a perpendicular line. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So from the y-axis, it will be 4 units.
Yeah.
Oh, no. 3 units.
I have drawn it for you also.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Yes. The girls, all of you got it. Aryan and Swayam, you guys also can answer, huh? Even though it's not your turn. And Swayam, 7
Ma'am.
कैसे मिला? Swayam,
yes, ma'am.
how did you get 7?
Ma'am, I had it both of them.
Okay. So this is P, right? P is given to be 3,4. Matlab, you go 3 in the x direction and then 4 in the y direction. So 3 horizontally here and then 4 vertically over here. So that's how you reach P. Abhi क्या पूछ रहे? Perpendicular distance from the y axis. मतलब P अगर इधर है तो here to here, what will be the distance from P to Y axis? मतलब ये distance
3.
3. Yeah, so that's how you find out. Level 2, yeah, like basics. Oh, this is a good one. Look at 20. Like all of you work this out in your book and then send the answer. 3.2.20. So you're given x plus 2 comma 4. This particular point is equal to 5 comma y minus 2. So then find the coordinates x comma y. मतलब x और y के values find out.
Mom, done.
Oh, Swayam and Aryan have sent, but दोनों को completely like you've gotten different values, different answers. Samriddhi, Suhani, Sujal, Ashka, you guys also solving?
Ma'am, I'm solving, but I'm confused. Like, I'm blank. I don't know what to do now.
Okay. Okay. So basically, whenever you're given 2 points to be equal like this, right? So अगर point P है, and अगर उसके coordinates they are some, for example, 1, 2. Is there any other way to represent P? Like if I say P equal to Q, P और Q दोनों points same है, तो Q के coordinates क्या होगा?
1,2.
1.2.
Will be the same coordinates, right? So basically, if 2 points are equal, it means that their x coordinates should be equal and their y coordinates should be equal to each other. Okay, so in this case, you're given that this point is equal to this point. इसका मतलब इसका x coordinate will be equal to this, और इसका y coordinate will be equal to इसका y.
Yes, ma'am. So I got 5:4, but ma'am, but that's not the answer.
Yeah, Aryan, yeah, your method is correct. You sent that in the message, but wait, x plus 2 equal to 5 because they're equal, but it's wrong, ma'am. So your school teacher said that's not how you do it.
No, ma'am. I was telling you only, ma'am. I wrote that was a typo actually.
Oh, okay. So that way, Swayam got the right answer. Aryan and Suhani, you guys need to check. Suhani, yes, now you got it. Samriddhi, yes, absolutely.
No, I'm still confused.
No, why is not correct?
I think I got it wrong.
Calculation में गलती कर रहे हो यार, like equations. Okay.
Ma'am, you said I got it right, but I think I got it wrong.
Is it linear
So your
equation?
X, you got it. I mean, the second time you sent the x was right, but the y is wrong now that I look at it. Swayam got the right answer. Sujal, abhi jo bheja hai, that's right. Let's take it one by one. So x plus 2 is supposed to be equal to x coordinate over here. So I'll be equal to 5. And on the other side, 4 should be equal to y minus 2. So take it one thing at a time. X plus 2 equal to 5, तो x का value क्या होना चाहिए? X, अगर if you take all variables on one side, constants on the other side. So next step क्या होगा इधर?
5 minus x
X is
to
equal
5
to
minus
5 minus 2, which is equal to 3.
That is equal to 3. So x का value will be equal to 3. Transposing, Aryan. So x plus 2 है मतलब if you have to get rid of 2 from LHS, then whatever you do on LHS, same thing should be done on RHS. So how will you get rid of 2 from LHS?
Now we move it to right RHS.
So when you move it, you're not just picking it up and keeping it here. What
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
doing is, you're doing -2 on both sides.
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Plus 2 minus 2 gets cancelled, so either 5 minus 2 at it. So x equal to 3. So similarly, how will you solve this side?
Ma'am, it would be -2 will come on the left hand side. So
Mhm.
it would be +2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So y equals to 6.
Yes. So y equal to 4 plus 2, which is 6. So your x answer will be 3, 6. Yeah. Swayam was the first one to answer and you answered it absolutely right. Beach mein Aryan and Suhani, what happened to you guys? Like 5 kaise aaya
I
hai?
don't know what I was doing with the
Ma'am, I thought we had.
y-axis.
Yes, ma'am, I thought we had to do the linear equations in 2 variables. I did something like that, ma'am.
I really don't know what logic I applied there.
Okay. But second time again, Samriddhi, Suhani, both of you sent 3, 2. Like, did you do 4 minus 2 here instead of 4 plus 2? Oh,
No, actually, by mistake, I just transported -2 as -2 only.
ठीक है. Take it step by step. Like, don't try to answer it in like one shot. Step by step. No silly mistakes. Okay. Next. अच्छा ये वाला कर रहे थे ना. Then what are the coordinates? This sentences you can write. You guys can plot. This is also all plotting. This one was confusing you guys a little bit. 28. Again, all of you do it and send the answer over chat. Perpendicular distance of the point 6, 4 from the x-axis.
Ma'am, can you
Yes.
repeat the question?
Correct.
Like the
Number
question number.
28.
Okay, ma'am.
When I typed. Samriddhi, yes, absolutely right. Suhani and Samriddhi got it. Ashka, yes, you got it. So girls have all got it. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you just explain the 26th question? Because they're asking to take 0.5 centimeter as 1 unit. So it's a bit confusing.
Yeah. After this, I'll take that up. Sujal and Swayam, yes, you are right. Aryan. Aryan, what's up? Where are you? Oh,
Yes,
4,6. Yeah. You
ma'am,
have.
I didn't understand. Ma'am, we had to take the distance from the x-axis.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, I marked the graph and ma'am, I got distance as 6 and
So vertical distance 4. So this is 6, 4, right? So distance from the x-axis. The x-axis is there. So what is this distance?
Ma'am, that's 4.
Yeah, that will be your answer.
Okay, ma'am, understood.
So look at question number 26. Okay. Do you guys, do you have graph paper with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
No?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How many of you have graph paper? Like, just raise your hand. Suhani has it, Sujal has it, Samriti has it. Okay. Aryan has it. Okay. Ashka, yeah. You get.
Ma'am, I have it at home.
You have it, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
You'll get home soon, like anyway. So what a graph paper looks like is,
It's green.
yeah. There you go. It can be green, pink, you get it in multiple colors. But yeah, this is what the most common graph paper looks like in your book, right? So you have some darker lines, you have some lighter lines in between.
Ma'am, can we do it digitally too, like in the Paint app?
I don't have Paint app. I'm not on Windows.
No, ma'am, I'm talking about me because I don't have graph paper.
Oh, I mean, for practice, yes, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, this is basically what it looks like. Now, the most common conventional graph paper is the distance between the darker lines, the bolder lines, is always 1 centimeter. So in reality, if you measure, there'll be 1 centimeter. So what the question is asking is, okay, you have this graph sheet. By habit, usually you take either 2 centimeters in the graph sheet as 1 unit or 1 centimeter as 1 unit, right? Like when you draw the axis, and then if this is the origin and you need to mark the points, you take 1, 2, 3, and so on. That's your scale, right? So the question is saying, instead of taking 1 whole centimeter as 1 unit, take 0.5 centimeters as 1 unit. So it'll be 2, this will be 4, this will be 6, and so on.
So half the box.
Yeah. So they, instead of leaving it to you, they are defining the scale to you. So they're like, coordinate system ka 1 unit, take 0.5 centimeters in the graph sheet as 1 unit. So your 1 will be over here, then 2 will be, like reality mein jo 1 centimeter hai, in your coordinate system, that will be 2 units. So like taking the scale, based on this, then you have to like plot your points. Yeah, so I mean, I think your exams are getting converted to MCQs, right? If at all you have to write a subjective paper and then you have to like plot points for linear equations, all for this. Yeah, there's certain things that you guys need to follow. You need to, yeah.
In class, our teacher told us that we'll have MCQs as well as the subjective questions. Like, that's what our maths teacher showed. Yeah, that's what our
No,
maths
ma'am, for
teacher told
us-
us today.
Ma'am told that we will have most of the thing like complete MCQ.
Because
Yeah, that's what our teacher told yesterday, but I don't know. She confirmed or something. She came today and she told us that we'll have both.
okay, just to be safe, I'll tell you guys what to do, like what are the good habits to follow.
My exam is also it's subjective plus objective. So
You're getting subjective plus objective. Okay.
yes,
Okay. So like in case you get any graph related question where you have to draw the graph, this applies for coordinate geometry and linear equations both. So you draw the axis, you plot your points and all, that's fine. But compulsorily you need to mention the origin 0 or O, mention your x dash. So this is positive x, y dash. You can also label it as y axis and x axis. So these are like your labeling. And whenever you plot points, no, it's good habit. For clarity, either plot them or you can plot them with a tiny x. Because if I just do a point with a pencil like this, it'll be hardly visible. So make it visible, but don't make it like this. तो फिर clarity नहीं होगा ना, like is it on 2, is it like 2.1 or 1.9 किधर है? So either do a small x like this, or you can plot it moderately big so that it's visible. Always name your points P, Q, A, whatever plot points you're plotting, name it, name the point and mention its coordinates. Okay, this proves that you know your stuff, and it's also like neat and clear, clarity. So if an examiner looks at your graph, they'll be very happy with you. So first thing is labeling all your axes. Second thing is labeling your lines and points that you plot. The third thing is mention the scale. This is important. Scale is basically you're telling them how you're defining the points. So scale will always be of the format x-axis पे क्या scale है? Just make some space here. So scale, write it in top right hand side corner of the paper and be like x-axis का scale इतना है, y-axis का scale कितना है. The way you write the scale is graph sheet हमेशा centimeters में ही होगा, right? I told you each box is 1 centimeter. So you need to inform whoever is reading the graph 1 centimeter equal to how much did you take it as. So if it is the way it is here, then 1 centimeter equal to 2 units. Or you can write 0.5 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Or you say 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. So it depends on, what scale you're taking it here. So 1 centimeter, kitne units you have defined it as, 1 unit or 2 units or 3 units, things like that. Okay. So these 3 things, always ensure that your graph has it. Don't just leave it blank. So once you draw the axis, label the axis, label your points and define the scale. Okay. Good presentation habits. It makes it clear for anybody who's reading the graph. So yeah, so is question में taking 0.5 centimeter as 1 unit. So graph paper पे 0.5 centimeter will be equal to तुम्हारा coordinate system का 1 unit. So 1 centimeter box will be equal to 2 units. You have to take it that way. Okay, so rest of it is all plotting, finding the coordinates. Okay, if x comma y is equal to y comma x, then find the value of x minus y. The logic will be exact same as whatever you've done in the previous type of problem. So use that logic and find out what is x minus y. Ashka, yes, that is correct. She got the answer. Samriddhi got it, correct. Aryan, Sujal got it, that is correct. So Aryan and Swayam.
I'm confused, but I guess wait, I'll type the answer.
Aryan is correct. You got the answer. Swayam, you got it. That is correct. So x minus,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Again, same logic, right? X coordinate यहाँ पे, x coordinate here should be equal. So x equal to y. तो अगर x is equal to y, इसका मतलब x minus y will be equal to 0. So Ani got disconnected. Okay. Oh, and these kind of problems, right? Okay. There's one more type of problem I'll do. Oh, do you guys know what is the meaning of the word collinear?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. So collinear का मतलब co-linear. So if they're on the same line, so if all these points are on the same line, then they are called collinear. But if the points are on, you can't draw like a single line through them, then they are non-collinear. Okay. So collinear matlab lie on the same line. Okay.
Ma'am, so in this question, ma'am, none of them are collinear, right?
Why not? So this, just by looking at the points, you won't be able to say, like you need to plot it and then see if you're able to.
Ma'am, C is collinear. No, yes, ma'am. C 0,0 is collinear.
Excuse me, ma'am. I had logged out because of internet issues. What are we doing?
Nothing. So 3.3.1 ke baad, I was just checking. So for this question, do you know the meaning of collinear?
I don't think I remember it.
Okay. So collinear basically means they lie on the same line. So if the points, if you can draw a single line through all the points, then you call all the points as collinear. So if you cannot draw like a single line through all the points, then they are non-collinear. So yeah, just by looking at the points, like unless.
So ma'am, it can be a line too.
Yeah, can be a slant line. It can be any kind of line. The only thing is all 3 points should be on the same line. So if you look at option three, you have this 2,2 is over here, 5,5 will be somewhere over here. So if you
Yes, ma'am, it's C, ma'am.
yeah, same line pe hi hoga. Yes. The others are slightly more complicated. Like you need to like exactly put the points and then use your scale to see if they all fit in the same line. So yeah, I mean, you guys do it, practice it on your own, but this is the meaning. If you want, you can note it down. Collinear matlab lying on the same line. So there's one more kind of question. So it's similar to this kind of question, like plot the points and you need to identify what sort of shape you get. So basically like square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, jo bhi hai. And in some cases, if it happens to be a triangle, then you'll also be asked to find the area of the triangle. So that I wanted to get one question down. Okay, look at this one, 3.4.3. So in the given figure, triangle ABC, this is an equilateral triangle. The coordinates of vertices B and C, so B and C are given. So B is 3, 0, C is minus 3, 0. Find the coordinates of vertex A. So where will you find A? Also find the area of the triangle. So how will you do this? So what do you mean by equilateral triangle?
All sides are equal.
All sides are same.
That is good. So this particular equilateral triangle ABC जो है, what is the side length in this triangle? Can you find out?
Ma'am, it's ma'am, I think it's 6. The
6, ma'am. It's 6.
18 centimeters the perimeter.
Correct. Perimeter ठीक है, but you need to find the area. And also you need to find where is point A. Okay. So
Ma'am, according to this graph, it's not lying on exact 4, but it's like 4.3 or 4 something.
So you need to find the exact value. So if BC is 6, what can you say about AC and AB?
They will also be 6 centimeter because it's an equilateral triangle.
That is correct. Okay. What sort of a triangle is, let's say, AOB or AOC?
Right angle.
Equilateral.
Hyper. Yeah, right angle.
Right angle. Coordinate axis हमेशा perpendicular होता है ना? Okay. So triangle AOB is right angle. What is the special thing that you know about right angle triangles?
Ma'am, ma'am, AB plus BC equal to AC square.
Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, Pythagoras.
Pythagoras theorem.
You guys are right, but is what Aryan said, is that correct?
No, ma'am, I mixed up. Ma'am, BO squared plus AO squared is equal to AB squared.
Correct. Yeah, you missed out on the square. Like, yeah, you had the idea, you didn't get it 100%. But yeah, now you're right. So BO squared plus AO squared is equal to AB squared, as you guys said, Pythagoras theorem. Isme, what are your knowns and what are your unknowns? Do you know the length BO?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How much is it?
Ma'am, 3.
3.
Yeah.
3 centimeter. 3.
3 squared plus, do you know the length AO?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
X squared equal to, do you know AB?
6.
Yeah.
Okay. So using this, can you find the value of X?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that will give you the length AO. So once you get the length AO, can you find the coordinate of A?
Ma'am, is it 27? No, is it 9? Okay.
It's not.
No.
Ma'am, I think the coordinates are 0, 25. 125.
25 कैसे आया? See, 3 square is how much?
9.
Plus X square equal to 6 square is how much?
Oh, sorry. It will be 5. Sorry, ma'am, I forgot to square it.
This will be
36.
so X square will be equal to 36 minus 9. How much is 36?
How much? 27.
27.
Ma'am, 27, yeah.
But I'm not getting this.
Yeah, ma'am, I also.
X square equal to 27, right? So if you have to find X, 27 ko क्या
5.19
approximate. So how do you get it?
approximately.
5 point kuch aayega, but how do you get it? Like what do you need to do with 27?
We have to find the
Ma'am,
root.
root.
Root, square root.
You don't have to find the exact decimal. So this will be equal to 9 into 3, right? So 3 root 3. So you can just like write it as 3 root 3. That is. Okay. So the value of A will be, coordinate of A will be what? What will
It's
you?
going to be um, uh,
So this 3 root 3 is the length of AO, right? So यहाँ से यहाँ तक.
this one is going to be 0, comma 3 root 3.
0, 3 root 3 is correct. Okay. So this is the coordinates of vertex A. Once you get the coordinate of vertex A, can you find the area? What is area of triangle?
Half
1
into
by
base
20.
into height.
Half into base into height. So half into, how much is the base?
6 centimeter.
6. And height?
Not 3, but 3 root 3.
3.
3 is correct. Okay. So just solve this and you'll get your final area of the triangle. कर लेते हैं. So
It's
Ma'am,
3.
I have a doubt.
So 3 into 3, you'll get area as 9 root 3 unit square. That will be the answer. Okay. So that's how you solve these kind of questions. Suhani found out the exact value again. So I mean, you guys don't get to use calculators, right?
No, ma'am.
Oh, ma.
No, ma'am.
So in that case, you can leave it as 9 root 3. Sometimes you'll be given like question ke end mein bracket mein consider root 3 equal to 1.73. In that case, then you have to like multiply and find the decimal value. But if you're not given any of that, you can leave it in roots and that's a perfectly acceptable answer. Yeah, that's it about this chapter, you guys. Like half of the chapter is all like plot the points or figure out which quadrant it is. Application based matlab, you'll be given these kind of questions where you'll be given a bunch of points and you'll be asked, okay, what type of quadrilateral is it? What type of triangle is it? Sometimes find out the area of it, things like that. Yeah. So this week's or today's homework, chota sa chapter hai. You guys can easily complete it. They're all like 1 word, 1 number, 2 number kind of answers. So you guys can easily do it. And tomorrow, yeah.